CEO of Ford Motor Company is sounding the alarm about a lack of trained workers in America. On a recent podcast, he said that Ford has 5,000 openings for qualified mechanics, but no one's taking the jobs. And these are jobs, mind you, that pay almost $120,000 a year. Fox 40's Dennis Shanahan joining us now live in the studio with a deeper look at, Dennis, what's really going on here.
Well, Eric, on the heels of those comments by Ford CEO Jim Farley, tonight we visited the Sacramento campus of Universal Technical Institute to learn more about the opportunities that don't require a four-year college degree.
The essential economy, we are in trouble in our country. We are not talking about this enough.
That's Ford Motor Company CEO Jim Farley on the Office Hours Business Edition podcast, talking about a lack of skilled workers in technical trades.
Mechanics in a Ford dealership. As of this morning, we had 5,000 openings. A bay with a lift and tools and no one to work in it.
You know, the demand is high and the paths are just endless.
Tess Craker is president of the Sacramento Universal Technical Institute campus.
We have auto, diesel, welding. We have Ford as an added elective. We have HVAC and various combinations as such.
She says an emphasis on four-year degrees in the U.S., combined with the retirement of many baby boomers, likely led to the shortage of skilled technical workers. But she's seeing a turnaround, a renewed interest in these fields.
We are continuing to grow in student population year over year.
She says high schools are welcoming UTI recruiters.
Their presentations are pretty neat because it's not, hey, everybody come to UTI. It's, hey, make sure you have a path, and here's a test to take that you can self-assess of what types of things are you potentially interested in based on how you answer. You can come here and as little as a year be out and earning.
And it really does make a big difference when you get out there and you get your first job and you know what you're talking about, you know.
Brendan McVeigh says he was originally planning to study sociology and psychology, but found his calling and a good living as a welder and now as a welding instructor at UTI.
We try to make sure that they have a very well-rounded skill base so that they can go out there and be successful in the welding industry.
After graduating, I was able to basically move from around the $30,000 income to double to triple that.
James Medina says he was working as a shift lead in a fast food restaurant until he graduated from a trade school and became an HVAC technician. And now he too is teaching at the Institute, helping prepare a workforce to meet the demand.
Right now, all across America, there's a big need to fill this void. And with that void comes an opportunity to grow and expand and to be able to provide for our families, especially when we're in an economy where things are so expensive.
Well, tuition costs do vary by program, but generally do run in the tens of thousands of dollars. Financial aid and tuition reimbursement incentive plans are available. UTI says 4 out of 5 graduates are employed within a year. Nikki and Eric.
That is huge, though. That is huge when you see that statistic, when we're talking about the job market, Dennis, nowadays, and also AI and how that's going to affect jobs in the future. Because I think we can all say in the studio here, if I speak for us three here on camera right now, we were told, go to college and you're guaranteed a job as soon as you get out.
Right, and UTI's press office pointed us to a survey, and it was by Resume Genius, and they surveyed Gen Zers who went to college, and they found that about 25% of them in the survey said that they regretted getting that 4-year degree. And of course, we're not standing here saying college is bad. It just might not be for everybody. And we're starting to see that the stigma, the veil is coming down for those who don't choose that path. It's okay to go to a trade school and pursue another path.
Yeah, and then maybe potentially people are not saddled with a bunch of debt when they get out of school, right?
Well, there's no cookie cutter decision, right? Here, Dennis, I mean, it's like everybody's path is completely different, but a decent percentage, we were talking before we went on the air tonight, a decent percentage of kids that went that 4-year degree route are sort of maybe rethinking that a little bit.
Right, and maybe they're seeing their buddies who are fixing things with their hands, making a lot more money than they are that have the 4-year degree.
Interesting stuff. We could spend another 20 minutes on this, I think. We need a part 2. All right, Dennis, thanks so much.